Welcome back. All right, news of the day video for all you fine people on the internet for your Friday, July the 18th, and we're starting off with kind of an alarming incident. So we have our ball hockey games that we play locally here, and I have rules like no slap shots, watch the intensity, cut down on some of the physicality. Part of the reason is because it is a casual game. It's just it's for all levels of experience or inexperience. And I just want to keep it light. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and I don't want to see any fights either, because those can happen. A ball hockey player has been arrested in Quebec City. He was ejected by the referee, and after the game, attacked the referee with his stick. Caught him in the stomach first, and then sounds like he just bashed him. The referee suffered a fractured skull, fractured jaw, and a concussion. All of his teeth were either broken or displaced. So the player's been banned from ball hockey. He's out on bail. I one of those things where it's like on the promise that he'd come back for the trial. Yeah. I I don't know. Sounds like you might be kind of a violent individual, but all right. And yeah, that's the kind of thing you don't need that. So being banned for life is a given. He's done playing ball hockey, and yeah, that intensity can ramp up really easily, and that's part of the reason why when you guys are watching us play street hockey, it's like, what are they doing? We got to keep it light, keep it as light as possible. So there's been a global IT outage that has affected airlines. It has affected a lot of different kinds of companies. But yes, airlines are what we're going to focus on for this because it has left the Stanley Cup stranded in St. Louis. Kyle Opozo was supposed to have a day with it, and they were supposed to have an appearance, and that appearance has been canceled. Opozo not happy about it, obviously, and I don't blame him. But again, it is a global outage. I'm sure everything will get straightened out, but it's going to make a lot of people late for their flights, and that'll back up for a couple of days. So, as somebody who's going to be getting on a plane within a month, hopefully they get all that straightened out, because, yeah, and it's an IT outage. It'll get straightened out before that. It just reminds you that these things can and do happen. But yeah, so the day with the cup for Opozo, they're going to have to move things around, I would guess, and make it up to him and for people who are going to come out to this event. The Morello family. So remember Arizona, the Morellos? I'm not putting up a Coyotes magnet because he no longer is an owner of anything NHL related. But I will say this: he has donated $2 million to help support youth hockey programs in Arizona. Arizona's grassroots hockey is there, and the kids programs are there. And one of the concerns you would have with the Coyotes leaving is, does that start to dry up? Do we start to see less kids playing hockey because they're not going to have a hockey team to watch locally? Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they keep playing, and yeah, this is great. The Morello family donating $2 million, which is a nice gesture towards youth hockey in Arizona, and hopefully everything goes well there. Interesting news around Marty Necas. It sounds like he is not going to be traded after all. So the Canes with just under $14 million to sign Jarvis and Necas. It sounds like Necas is going to be sticking around with the Carolina Hurricanes. At least into the upcoming season, and it's because if you're going to trade a player who's owed a bunch of money and he's going to make a bunch of money on the next contract, you have to do that before July the 1st when GMs spend all of their money. So it happened again. GMs just spent all of their money. For years how we've been told that there aren't any big trades because it's a flat cap. How can we make trades in a flat cap? Now this summer it's not a flat cap. Everybody's out of money again. So, ta-da! NHL general managers at work. But yeah, it sounds like Necas will be staying with Carolina. Hopefully everything's smoothed over there and works out perfectly fine. Necas is still a good young player. Has potential to record more points than he did this past season. Absolutely. And so we'll see what he does with Carolina for this upcoming season. So, I was contacted by those in charge of Play On. Play On is a ball hockey tournament. They're going to be in Surrey on August 17th and August 18th, as well as in Kelowna on August 31st and September 1st. The one in Surrey on August 17th, I may go to that. I don't think I'm playing in it. It is $50 for registration. If you go to playon.ca, and I'll include the link in the description for the video, they go through what you get with your registration, and you do get some good stuff with your registration. and it's a fun little ball hockey tournament. Don't take it this seriously. They don't want this crap going on at their ball hockey tournament in BC. But again, Surrey's not too far from here, so we'll be returning from our vacation right before this, and so we're likely going to go to this. It's in like the Cloverdale area, so if you know Surrey, around the Cloverdale area. And then there's Kelowna, August 31st and September 1st. I'm not going to be up in Kelowna then, but both of these events sound like a lot of fun. They will provide you with a hockey stick. It is for people of every level of experience or inexperience. It doesn't sound completely different from what I do every couple of weeks in Coquitlam. Just that there's prizes, things of that nature, and it is a tournament. Whereas we run it where it's King's Court, unless you've played 2 games and then you go off and the 2 losing teams go against one another. Just because I don't want to see anybody just drop. And we're exhausted, we dropped. Well, since they all fell down, we win the game, right? All right, we win. Cool. But yeah, play on it. Sounds like it's a lot of fun. And it's a tournament that was very popular before pandemic. Pandemic took that out. And now they're starting that climb back up. So if you can get out to this and play if you can register for this, I would say go for it. It sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun. You can also register as a captain and then try to recruit your buddies. So you can get a whole team in there if you want to. And I would imagine some of the guys who come out and play in Coquitlam will be interested in this. So by all means, sign up. Keep in mind that I am doing a meetup, not this weekend, but the following weekend. That'll be the last meetup before I go on vacation, unless we have one the following Saturday as well. We haven't decided one way or another yet. But then this would kind of be like in lieu of a meetup. I'd be in Surrey, and so it could be kind of fun. So come out to watch, come out to play. But definitely, if you register and you play, it definitely sounds like it's a great thing. I think one of the things that I've noticed in just locally over the last 30 plus years, and definitely having played street hockey for a long time, it doesn't feel like generations after mine play it nearly as much as my generation did. And so anytime that you can encourage kids to grab a hockey stick and a hockey ball and go out and play on the street, it's fun. It's fine. And I say on the street as if like I mean like right in the middle of a busy road. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But in my day and age, every kid knew when to yell car and when to yell game on. You had to know exactly when to yell, and if you didn't yell it at the right time, guys would be telling you, hey, you're supposed to yell, why didn't you yell it? So at any rate, if you can go to this, I would say go for it. Sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun, and I will do my best to show up and be on time for all that fun stuff. But whether I play or I just watch, yeah, it's going to be an entertaining day. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. If you haven't already hit like and subscribe, please do. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.